Now to Pennsylvania, where our CBS national correspondent Jericka Duncan is in Pittsburgh. Jericka, update us on the latest on the Pennsylvania Senate race.
Well, it's a big race. You know, they've spent over $350 million on this Senate race. A lot is at stake here. Leaving this position is Pat Toomey, of course. So this is an open seat. We've got Mehmet Oz, John Fetterman, and a lot of anxious voters waiting to see, as we are, the results of months of campaigning, months of ads, phone calls, text messages, and right now, today in particular, people on the ground knocking on doors, reminding folks to vote. You know, we were actually out with a team known as the Mighty American Strike Force. This was a group of Republicans, and the group was formed actually in Texas back in 2000. And the organizer of this organization, the person who founded this organization, said that he was encouraged to start this group and try and make sure that Republicans had their messages out across the country. So he flew here from Texas with about 4 or 5 other people, but they're not just here in Pittsburgh. They're in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. They're in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, areas where they feel like they can make a difference. And as he said, the goal today for them was to make sure that Republicans get out and vote. That's so important when you just look at the numbers here in Pennsylvania, because the Democrats outnumber the registered voters here with about 4 million registered voters to about 3 million or so, and then you have another million that are undecided. But they know that they have to get every person, everyone who is on that side to vote, they said, in order for them to have a real shot at winning. What was also interesting is to hear people's reaction to that debate against John Fetterman and Mehmet Oz, and some concern about his health because he did suffer a stroke in May. And has been trying his best to convince voters that while he does have some issues with how he speaks or he might miss words, he says that he is ready to do the job and has released some information, not all information, but from doctors who have said that he is able to lead. So we'll see what happens in these final hours. But a lot of what we've been seeing here on the ground this afternoon and early this morning is people out making sure that they encourage people to vote and say, you know, bring someone with you to the polls if you haven't already voted. Pennsylvania being a state where people have done the mail-in ballots as opposed to going to a specific location and actually voting in some other states. But about 1 million people already have done the mail-in ballots. John?
Thank you, Jericka. I know it's going to be a long time counting those ballots, so we're going to be hearing about Pennsylvania quite a lot. Thanks for being with us, Jericka.